It's been just over a year now since I became a homeowner. Still can't quite believe we took the plunge. We own our own home. We own our own home. Wow, how grown up is that? Okay, so I know that technically the bank still owns a pretty big chunk of it, but I'm working on that bit by bit with my partner. It's a little 2-bedroom flat in the town, just a few miles from the base, and it's all ours. Before I went down to Cranwell, I was at uni in Edinburgh. And in my last year, me and my boyfriend at the time, we rented this tiny little flat. And it was great to have our independence for the first time. But every month you'd see the rent come out the bank account. And I was still a student at the time, remember? And I'd just think, how much? I had absolutely no money at that time. I mean, I still think that now when the mortgage payments come out of my account. But, well, it's different because you're buying another little chunk of your house, not just paying a fee to live there. Anyway, we split up, he went away travelling, and I began my officer training. And I decided then that I wasn't going to rent for my whole life. Thing is, I'm not going to lie to you, it's really tough getting on the property ladder. Getting the deposit together is the hardest thing, but you can do it if you save a little bit each month. I like to think I was pretty disciplined. When I lived in the mess, I was able to put aside a reasonable amount of money because it's quite cheap to live there. And whenever I got extra money, like when I got a deployment allowance, I'd hang on to as much of that as possible. Oh, and another thing that's really, really useful that you get in the services is the long service advance of pay, which you pay back at 0 interest, and you can put all of that towards your deposit. Me and my boyfriend decided to put off getting married for a couple of years because we're both kind of practical people, and getting a place together was a priority for both of us. He had inherited some money and put it aside, and together with our combined income, we were able to persuade the bank that we could actually afford the mortgage as well as the deposit. Oh, and all the hidden costs that we weren't expecting, like surveyors and solicitors' fees. These people don't come cheap. And an arrangement fee, I didn't even know what one of them was, and stamp duty. These things all add up, it's frightening. Oh, and we needed to get new furniture as well. I mean, I'm a bit fussy and I like to make sure the curtains are matching the sofa. And my boyfriend, he had to have his massive TV, didn't he? We try to save as much as we can because there's always the risk that interest rates are going to go up, and we'd still like to get married one day. But as each month passes, we're buying another chunk of our home, and it's great to know that I'll have that security when I leave the RAF.